Alright, so in my class, I teach my students that 70% of the revenue that we make in this business is screen repair. So right here, I have a screen repair. I'm gonna show you guys how quick and easy this job is and how we can get to this bag. Y'all gonna watch a master at work. Sit back. So the particular screen for this model of laptop that I'm working on is an HP touchscreen. So instead of ordering just the screen, I decided to go ahead and get the full assembly. Makes for an easier installation. And if you can get these priced at the right price, it makes sense. Sometimes getting the whole assembly is more expensive, which makes the repair more expensive. So if your customer, it just all depends on your customer and what they're willing to spend on the repair. You can make your job easy or you can make your job hard. I'm going to choose the easy route today. So we're going to put this in. I'm going to show you guys how easy it is. It's only 2 ribbons here and 2 ribbons here that I got to connect. I got to also hook up the hinges, and it's a done deal. We're going to dive into it. All right, now we got the ribbons out. Time to take the hinges off. Just taking the hinges out. So when doing these repairs, always having the right tools makes a big difference. So just the magnetism of my screwdriver helps me pick up these screws, helps me move faster, helps me get the job done fast. Bam! What Bubba Dub say? This is trash! Alright, now when you get to putting things back together, you have to pay attention to the scribes on the wall, right? They leave hints. So right here, as you see, they're putting arrows pointing to where you should put the screws back. These holes don't get the screws. So you'll see certain holes don't have the arrows, certain holes do. The reason why these other holes don't have screws is because when you put the lid on, those are where those screws will go in at. And if you already have screws in, then when you put the lid on, it just looks crazy. So, and it won't secure the lid on the bottom. So make sure you're paying attention to where these screws are pointing, because these are where you're gonna put them back in at. We ain't just plugging in ribbons. We know exactly what these ribbons go to because the board, we learned how to read in elementary school, and the board tells us webcam goes here. This right here doesn't really tell you. You got to kind of know, but the DP always stands for display port or something like that. So what webcam goes here, display here, right here are the antennas for the Wi-Fi card. So that's all we're plugging back up, and the repair is complete, and we're going to test it out. Also, these are labeled 1 and 2. So you want to know which one is 1 and 2 because they're going to plug up in separate spots. So you got the main and the auxiliary. The 1 is going to go on your main. And you just want to line it up and snap it down like a button. And your auxiliary goes on the same way. So you just line it right on top and just push down on it like it's a button. And you'll hear it snap, and you know you got it in. Now you just want to make sure your wires and cables aren't too exposed or sticking out. Put the cord in. The button, got white light, so we know it's on, and voila, we got a screen that works. So we just gonna go ahead and hit enter, continue to start up, and let it do its thing. Now that we've tested the machine, it's safe to put the lid back on. I never put these back on until I've seen everything, because if it's a connection that's loose, then it's easy for me to just tighten it back up and get everything back on. But now we can lid this back up. It's your boy DMV Computer.